Namaskar. There's the wonderful moment for all of us to remember the goddess Durga, the Shakti, the power behind every action that is happening. The Hindus, they believe that there is the intellect and also the power, the action. The intellect is known as the Brahman, and the action is known as Shakti. So this Shakti has been manifested in different names, different forms. But in reality, there is no name, there is no form. It is all formless. Why? The moment anything is having a form, it is limited. Anything having a name, or we can identify, we can express about it, it is limited. At the moment it is limited, it is going to die, it is going to break someday. Sometimes we wonder, the sun that we see today, this sun was seen by Sri Ramachandra, Sri Krishna, Buddha, all those, they have seen the same sun, which we are now seeing. Is this the permanent one? No. Scientists know this is not permanent. So what is permanent? That was the search, and ultimately they came out with the answer that this is the consciousness, all-pervasive, pervading consciousness. Now that was fine with some intellectual people. Those are known as the rishis, munis. Munis means those who can think. Mananashila is the muni. So they can think. Yeah. But what about the ordinary people? How they will understand it? So they started arranging things in such a way so that ordinary people also can understand. And they brought down that in an excellent, unique way, conflict between the good and the bad. The bad is known as Ashura. A means negative. Sanskrit word A is negative. Asura, that is the light. One who is not having the light. That means one who is not having the jnana, knowledge, is Asura. And another is the devata or the sur, that is the light, the knowledge, that's all. Now, then it came to the level where Shakti is necessary, power is necessary. The bad power vanquishing, torturing, and the good power should go and fight, and then it will get the gain over that, win over that. So what will happen? There was a time came, the story goes like this. A time came when all the gods, the good people, they were captured by the bad people, tyrants, and they were torturing them. And what will happen? How they can save themselves? So this, they went to the Supreme Lord, Lord Shiva. So when they went to the Lord Shiva and complained, what they complained? Said, "O Lord, this person, now who is the ruler, is not allowing us to learn. All the schools, all the colleges, all the educational institutions has been closed. We do not get anything to learn. And when there is no learning, the human being becomes weak. The human strength is not in the muscle, in the physical level. It is in the intellect. And days after days, there is no food for the intellect. Then what will happen? We are going down to the animal level. So please help us." Then he said, "Okay, you better go to my Shakti." Shakti means the power. Shiva is the knowledge. Knowledge is power. But pure knowledge cannot work. It needs a little bit the mixture of I am working. The Shiva is not having the I sense. But that is the reason Shiva cannot work. The Shiva again divided as if with the power and gave it that I is mother. Why mother? Protecting. And the mother giving the creation and projecting and also taking it back. So that is the whole thing of the creation. So the mother power. It is not a lady, it is not a gentleman. Just for our sake, we thought it is the Shiva and the Shakti as the power. And the power is like a lady, the woman. Apparently it is very humble, very good, very polite, very gentle, but it is tremendous power. So they went to that power and she told, oh my God, you look so lean and thin, you have not taken food properly. Said, yes, mother, we are not getting proper food. She gave them food, 14 different items. So before today, they worship a goddess who gave the 14 different items to eat. That Shakambari, Shaka means the food, and the spinaches and all that. But it's not only spinaches, different type of foods, 14 varieties. So all these people, they ate, they became strong. So economy is the fast. Any society, if there's a weak economy, you cannot learn anything. So you have to have a strong economy. That is the root. First, strong economy. Then, okay, now let me go. She went and then punished that Asura whose name was Durgama. Durgama, very difficult to reach, very difficult to gate. So that is called Durgama. And she vanquished him or punished him or killed him and took out all the knowledges which is known in Sanskrit as Veda and distributed once again. People started studying again, and that was known as Durga, as because she, the lady, the Parvati, killed the Durgama, Asura. Her name became famous as Durga, Durgati Nashini. Durga, who takes away all our sufferings. How? By giving us knowledge. Anything that is happening, it is only, the suffering is nothing but knowledge. If I know this is the cause of the suffering, then there is no problem. The physical suffering is there, mental suffering is there. But if we know it, oh, this is the thing, if I am going like this, it will be all right, then we can solve it. So knowledge is power. So this is the Durga. And Mahishasura Mardini, another. In the same way, there was another, the tyrant. He was very, very powerful. And to vanquish him, to kill him, to punish him, they needed the power. And they went to the gods. And like a story, if there is no story, we can't understand. So they went to the god, and this goddess came again. How? This is the beginning of the Hinduism. Hinduism means the combination. And what is the combination? Vishnu. The followers of Vishnu are known as Vaishnava. Then the Shiva, the followers of Shiva, known as Shakti. And also the Brahma Shakti, the Brahmana, that power, the Brahma, Shiva, and Vishnu, and all gods and goddesses, they gave their power, combination of all power. And that became when that combination came, a beautiful lady took form. Can you please show the picture? So this is Maa Durga. Ma means mother. This Mother Durga took form. And the Mother Durga is a family. We will discuss about the family afterwards. This Mother Durga is the combination of all good qualities of different gods and goddesses. Those who have read the Chandi, you all know how different gods and goddesses, they're all giving their power, their good wishes, and it is combining and taking a beautiful form. Now we will chant a mantra, which is called Dhyana mantra, a meditation mantra. And why meditation? Because when in the meditation, they describe the beauty of that particular goddess. Vidduddhama samaprabham mrigapati skandhasthitam vishanam kanyavi karvalaketa vilasandastavira sevitam hastais chakravarashiketa vishikam Chapam gunam tarjanim bibhranam manalatmikam shashidharam durgam trinetram bhaje. Bhaje means I worship, I bow down, I surrender to that who trinetra. Netra means the eyes. Usually everyone is having two eyes, but this is special. Mother Durga having the third eye. And the third eye can see everything, the past, present, and the future. With these two eyes, we see only the present. But the third eye is called a yogic eye, and that is in between these two and the center of the forehead. That's why the Hindus, they always put a mark over here. And the married ladies, Hindu ladies, they will be putting a mark over here. That's the symbol of third eye. And they are the part of the Devis, that same power and divine power, mother power. And now they're describing in a beautiful way, Vidyut Dama Samaprabham. Vidyut means the radiance like the dazzling lightning. When you see the lightning, the tremendous dazzling, the power, that is what the color. It's very difficult to look continuously at that face, at that person. That is the mother. And who is that? Mrigapati skandhasthitam. Mriga means the animals. Pati, the master of the animals, that is the lion. She is sitting on the back of the lion. And the lion means the symbol of power. The Britishers, they are having the symbol of the lion. That's a symbol of power. And the mother, goddess, is sitting on that. That means showing that. And Bhishanam Kanyavi. Kanya means the daughter. The moment we say a lady, a daughter, a girl, it's a very calm, quiet, but no, Vishanam is a terrible form. They may be very humble, but at the same time, they can be the very fierce-looking girl sitting on the lion. Karavalaketa bilasandastavira sevitam. And she is holding the discus and the mace, and also the sword, the shield, and served by other ladies, divine ladies. The description goes like this. Hastri chakra dharali keta vishikam. She is holding the discus, the mace, the sword, the shield, and also bow and arrow. Bibhrana manalatmikam. A mind gate completely puzzled to understand who is she. Bibhranam analatmikam. It's like a burning fire. If you look at the fire, after some time, it is very difficult to look at that. It is like that. That is the burning fire. Shashi dharam. Shashi means the moon. And this is the crescent moon, the crescent form of the Shashi dharam. Durga. Now this is the Durga. Trinetram bhaji. This is the dhyana mantra. Friends, this is the Mother Durga we are going to worship. You know that this is very unique in Hinduism. And as always, you all know, and I all go on repeating, Hinduism is based on knowledge. And no one dictated. And it is not that someone got some dictation from some divine, and then that came down. It is nothing like that. Different people in different places and different time, they were trying to find out the source where from all these things have come, just like the scientist. See, one person, he was sitting under an apple tree, then the apple fell from the tree. He could pick it up and eat and go, but that he won't do. He started calculating why the apple falling. It could go upward, it could go straight, why it is falling. And the law of gravitation was discovered. But if he had already taken the apple, eating the apple and go to his room, the law was there, but discovery would have taken more long time. So some people are like that. They take very simple thing, but they will go on analyzing it, then find it out, and then the whole world there, my God, that is true. Why the apple is falling below? Why it is not going somewhere else? And they are called scientists, Vigyani. They like to know everything in details. And spiritual knowledge also, they were satisfied. They were all rich people, well-established people, they were having wealth and all that. Then they started thinking, okay, with all this wealth and this everything that a person needs in this world, we are having. But how come we are not satisfied? Satisfaction is not coming. What is the reason? So that is immediately they started analyzing. Why I am not getting satisfaction? So I was thinking that if I study and become so and so, I will be very happy. I did that, completed that. Then I was thinking if I have a big bungalow, okay. Now this car, okay. After that, then finally, when all the children, they are also settled, still I am thinking I am not satisfied. What to do? And 5 of them, they came out and they thought, let us go to a person who will be knowing it. So in Upanishad we find this way, they are going and reaching to, and all the knowledge is coming. They discovered one thing, which is the source of happiness. Unless and until we discover that, our dissatisfaction will be there. Whether you become the President of America or the king of the whole world, dissatisfaction will be there. It says in this way that there was a person who became the king of the 3 worlds, Swarga, Marta and Patala. Swarga, heaven, Marta is this one world, and Patala, the nether world. And he became the king of the 3. Still he was not satisfied. Then he said, what is the matter? Because this thing, whatever we see, whatever we touch, whatever we taste, whatever we smell, nothing can give us the satisfaction, santosha, containment. Then what can give us the containment? Oh, knowledge. What is that knowledge? Who am I? Am I this body? These bones, these masses, and these marrows, and the blood, and is that me? that cannot be. It cannot be. Though always we say, this is me. Yeah, always the ego. And when I am putting my hand on my chest, I have changed. So many times, every moment my body is changing. Every moment it is changing. But I am thinking I am the same one. When I see the childhood photo, it is very difficult to recognize. Is this me? And the seniors, my father or mother or the grandfather say, this is you. And it is difficult to recognize. But which I? This is the funny thing. What is this I? So they discovered this I because behind this I is real I. At the back of these I is the real I. Aham Brahmasmi. I am that supreme. Aham, that I. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna said, Paka Ami. In Bengali, Paka Ami is the ripe I, but ripe I. What is that I? I am that God. After all that, Lord Jesus declared, I, the Son of God. And what type of Son? I and my Father in heaven are one. We are not two. They started saying that Father is different, Son is different. In between, to keep the connection, there is a Holy Ghost. But the Son declared, no, I am that. And same way the Hindu also said, Aham Brahmasmi. I am that Supreme Being. What is that I? All-pervasive consciousness. But now, again, you have to think about the ordinary people. So they develop 3 different modes of teaching in Hinduism. What are the first? First is those who prefer to analyze. There are a group of people that will be always constantly analyzing. For them, they say the Vedanta. And the Vedanta, they say Brahman. What is the Brahman? All-pervasive consciousness. And they say Bhaktanam Anukampartham Brahmana Rupa Kalpana. Kalpana means they just thought. What the Rupa? Rupa means the form. Without the Rupa, without the form, we cannot identify. When some person, they ask how to go to home of harmony, we say when you reach the potbelly, in the corner you will find a potbelly, then you take the right turn, then the next right, etc., etc. That is the mark is there, landmark. And they know, okay, the potbelly, we have reached the potbelly, standing over there, we are coming. So that is the one name and form is necessary. And suppose nothing is there in the wilderness, how will you show? You cannot say anything. That's why name and form is necessary. For some people, when I was going to somebody's house, and the gentleman was in the Air Force, and always the Air Force people, there will be degree, the southwest degree, this, that, 45 degrees southwest. And when I was asking him, I am reaching over here, now how to reach to your house? He said, Swamiji, you are there? No problem. Take 45 degrees southwest. Where is south, where is west? And then 45, how can I calculate? It was good that his wife was nearby, and she is very practical. She took the phone and said, Swamiji, is there a white building? And yes. There's a school? And yes. Oh, you are just near. Take the side lane of the school, white building, and you are reaching over here. I am coming out to receive you. It was easy. Now, 45 degrees southwest. So this type of people, as because it is easy for him, he was a pilot, so he knew what is 45 and this, that. They're habituated saying like that. So this is the Brahman, the intellectual, the Vedantin, they talk like that. Oh, this world is not there. It is not there? Then why you feel hungry? That another Shatta is there, another truth. The one truth is this, another truth is this. There are 3 types of truths in Vedanta. So, this then. No, this is not my way. Then Tantra. Tantra says, my school is open for you. Come, I will teach you. And what is the Tantra? A Shakti. You are blinking. It is a power. You are thinking, it is the power. You are moving, anything that you are doing is the power. So, why not worship power? And it will be easy for you. And that power they gave the name Shakti, the goddess Durga, goddess Kali, and all that. They also say, Sadhukanam hitarthaya arupa rupa dharini. They are goddess. So, they say in this way, Sadhukanam, those who are trying to realize God, for them, to help them, hitarthaya, for their hita, for their benefit. Or rupa, or means negative, there is no rupa. She is taking rupa dharini. She is taking the form. Arupa, rupa dharini. You know the beautiful story of this Mahishasura-mardini? And this Mahishasura, after conquering everything, naturally an egoistic person, he was sitting over there and thinking that I will conquer everything. Then suddenly someone came and reported, on the top of that hill, mountain, there's a beautiful lady sitting over there, and all over she is wearing the beautiful jewelries. And is it? Anything good is for me. Go and bring her to me. And then that person went, but the lady told, I cannot go because I have taken a promise. If anyone can fight with me and vanquish me, defeat me, then only I will marry. They say, is it? Go, you too. Then he sent first two, the warriors. But that lady didn't get up from there. From there, she just moved her hand, and these two were dead. Now one after another, not only one or two, hundreds and thousands of soldiers are going and dying. The lady is not getting up at all. Then the brother of the king, he also went over there with 50,000 strong soldiers. And she told, see, I know you people have defeated the Indra, the king of God. I won't be able to fight, maybe, I don't know. But I have taken the oath, whoever will be able to defeat me in the war, I will marry. So, okay, no problem, I'm going to. Then he tried to, and then in the meantime, she killed him too. All the 50,000 were dead. After all this fellow should have thought it is not an ordinary lady. No. Because of the ego, when one after another, not only that, his own brother also, so powerful, he also is dead. But even then the thought never came to his mind, he is not an ordinary lady. Instead of holding the hand, I should go and touch her feet. No. Because of ego. All the stories, they will give you the ultimate, the teaching. It is our ego. And because of the ego which is nowhere, just we are imagining that I, but in reality there is no I, we suffer. This Mahishasura went, and the description is there, and the puja begins from today, and it continues just to engage the minds of the people. But you know the beauty of it? All these days, the Ashura, the enemy that she is going to slay on the 9th day, he is also going on getting the puja. Why? Because where from the Ashura came? From the same mother. So this is the story in this way. And the Shakti, they say, Chiti Rupa Moha Maya Param Brahma Sarupini. The Brahma means Jnana. Now, this Tantra, they also say Brahma Sharupini. What is Brahma? All-pervading consciousness. If you are learning Hinduism, you have to memorize these few wordings and the meaning. Brahma means all-pervading consciousness. And it has no form. And name means only to remember they gave a name. Brahman, that's all. It has no name also. And how to identify? They say Satchit Ananda Sarupa. Existence eternal, knowledge eternal, and joy, happiness, bliss eternal. Satchit Ananda Sarupa. Just identifying. But that is not the complete. The moment you say this is Brahman, it becomes limited. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna said, you cannot make God iti. In Bengali, when they write, and thank you, that we end over there, stop. And in Bengali, they say iti. And when you say iti, it means I'm stopping now. You cannot say, this is God. Some people, they say, only Krishna with the flute is God. It is God for you. It may not be for me. Some people will say that Durga is my goddess. That may be for you, not for me. You cannot say this is the only God or goddess. It may take any form. So it say, Chiti Rupa Moha Maya. Now one word that we have to identify, Moha Maya. Maya means something that bewilders us. The Maya, Moha Maya. And Moha means great. And that is Parama, highest, supreme, Brahma, consciousness. Sarupini, she is in reality the Brahman, all-pervasive consciousness, but at the same time, she has the power to bewilder you. But what she is doing? Sevaka, those who are serving, anugrahartham. Anu means, and out of kindness, anugraha, because of the kindness, taking the form, nana rupa dharinim, and different type of form she is taking, different type of form. And this is Devagdhamma Bachana, and that other one was Nabarenteshwara Bachana. Nabarenteshwara, there is a reference. Finally, Vishnu, and that is the Vaishnavas. And what is Vishnu? Again, the Vistara. We won't enter into the Vaishnava or Vedanta. We will stick to the Tantra. What is the Tantra it is doing? Next, please. See, they worship the Chandi fast. When you are worshipping, this is the picture from the Belur Math. You have seen the Durga Puja in the Belur Math, but in one side, in one corner, they will worship the Sri Sri Chandi. And there, they will read 700 verses of the Chandi, which is actually the samambonam, we can say, of the Shakti Puja. As the Bhagavad Gita is the gist of Vedanta, Chandi is the gist of Shakti Puja. So that is the Chandi Puja he is doing, and slowly, he will be doing it now. When we are doing the puja, at the same time, the songs, the bhajana, that is also necessary. And in that song, this is also a picture from the Belur Math. I have taken the picture. Otherwise, any picture you take, they will go to court. And they will sue for $100, $200. That's why Belur Math is our place, no problem. They won't ask money. So this is our Swamis and Brahmachari. I used also sit over there like that. We used also sing. And there should be a leader. He will be singing, and we used to sing together. That was a great joy. By the side of the Ganga, the big river, that was a great joy. Now, why singing? Expression of joy, expression of happiness, and also describing the goddess. The goddess that we are going to worship, that they are describing. This is the beauty. Religion doesn't mean that you have to have a long face, constantly, so much of pain, dukkham, sarvam dukkham. All the time they are suffering. They won't eat, they won't do anything. And ultimately, in great pain, they will die. And neither they do get this here, neither there, nor there, neither here, nothing they are having. But religion means joy, the happiness. Why? We are in reality, happiness, joy. Because in Upanishad it says, Ananda eva kalu. Kalu means truly. Ananda eva. Only from the joy, only from the ananda, all these has come. What is the source? Ananda. So they will be singing, and through the song, they will be describing everything. Now it comes like this. And after that, you see, this is called Kumari Puja. On the 8th day, they do the Kumari Puja. Kumari means different age group, small little girls. Why? Because the mother manifests through them. It's not the boys, it is the girls. And why? And no one should do any, as because physically they are not strong. So those who are physically strong bullied over them all the time. And they feel like doing that. So in the protection is given. If you do that, then you are making the power angry. And what is that power? That is Maa Durga. That's why all the time they say, you should never ever do it. You know, I used to visit one family in Assam, the two little boys, and almost 1 year, 2 years difference, the girl was, I think 5 or 6 years, and the brother was 4 years, or like that. And he was very strong, though 4 years, very strong. And the Didi, that means the elder sister, she was not. But elder sister constantly coming and giving something, and sometimes pushing, and the son will come to me, the boy will come to me and ask, she has hurt me 3 times, shall I go and give a blow to her? I don't know, don't do that. Because her 100 times is your 1 time, so don't touch her. Like that. Both of them are now grown up, and that sister is now here in the France, completed the science, and got so many things. Now, all these things are growing up. That is the way the girls should be protected. And the lawgiver of the Hindus, Manu Maharaj, we call it, lawgiver. What is the law? How one should marry. What are the things that should happen? Because from there, the society, one man and the lady, they are coming together, becoming husband and wife, becoming father and mother, and the human society is growing up. So obviously, one should be very, very careful. So that is the reason they always say, before marriage, you have to go and see and talk and know what is going to happen. It is not just physical attraction, because you are going to create the human society, culture, education. That is very, very essential. So this is the way, they always say this way, that girls should be protected. That Manu Maharaj said, if you have a boy and a girl, and if you don't have much money, you must give education to the girl. Boy can maintain himself, but education to the girl is necessary. Why? She is going to be the mother. And from her culture, from her thought, from her behavior, the children will learn fast. They never learn from the father, they learn from the mother. The mother should be cultured. So that is the way the mother. And not only that, the Manu Maharaj is mentioning, if in a society the girls are tortured, they will never get the blessings of God. If in the society, the family, if the ladies are not respected, the family will be ruined. If the society is not respecting the ladies, they will never get the blessings of God. So that is the way they are protecting. And they say they are the manifestation of the Divine Mother. Swami Vivekananda in Kashmir, he worshipped the Kumari, the small little girl. She was a Muslim girl. She was a Muslim girl, but Vivekananda worshipped her. Now some people will go, oh, why this, that? It is a manifestation of the Divine Mother. It is not the apparent thing that you see. Who is the father, who is the mother, where she is born. It is not that. It's the inner, that nature, the divinity. So this Kumari Puja, and I'm just touching because it is not possible, this mother is having all these weapons, you see. And these weapons were given by different gods and goddesses. So it is a combination of all gods and goddesses. This is a symbol of Hinduism, total Hinduism. The Hindus, they worship so many gods and goddesses. But here we find, and the trident, it was given by the Shiva. Lord Shiva is having the trident. You know that these three trident, what is that? It's not to kill, actually. The basic main one, center one, economy. And if your economy is good, then you are able to think about the others, think about the higher things. So another part, education. And third one is health. So that's why I always say the Shiva's trident for the human society, the first is economy, center one. And then second one, education. The moment you have a lot of money, but no education, no culture, you can imagine how they will behave. So obviously to control that, you need the education. And another is the health. So these three, if it is developed in any society, there will be no asura. That's why the Shiva, he is killing, vanquishing, punishing asura, the ignorance, by that. And the sword, what is that sword? Is to cut the ignorance. And the shield, whatever the influence, the bad influences are coming, you have to protect it. They're all symbolizing this way. And then this the mother, all the time she is getting all the help from different gods and goddesses. It's called Maa Durga. This Maa Durga, the 9 forms of the mother. And in the beginning, she is Shaila Putri. Look at it. The Hindus, they always give the symbol in such a way. Putri means the daughter. And who is the father? Himalaya. Himalaya is the father, Shaila. And that's why Putri, the daughter, she is the daughter first. And second is Brahmacharini. Now she is a student. She is learning, Brahmacharini. Then Chandra Ghanta. Chandra Ghanta means now she is a lady. Now with all decorations, all the jewelries, she is ready for the marriage. Then Kushmanda, she is married and then having the child, the baby, carrying the child. Then Skandamata. Skanda means the Kartikeya. Then she is giving the birth of the Kartikeya. And who is the Kartikeya? Kartikeya is the leader of the gods. So that's why her child is Kartikeya. Now she is the mother. First is the daughter, then the student, then she is ready for the marriage, then she is becoming pregnant, then giving a birth of a child, then Katyayani. And now in the house, she is a mother looking after so many things, preparing this, preparing that. And your houses are small, small. Her house is the whole universe. So everywhere she is working. Then Kalaratri. Sometimes to protect the family, she is taking terrible form. I saw that there were small, sometimes people are going on sending different type of movies, 2 minutes movie like that. The one lady, she was running, seeing I think some cavity and something. She was very much afraid and she was running. Then she found that her little baby is sitting outside and coyote is going towards that baby. Now the lady who was afraid first, the moment she, that same lady, saw the problem of her own child, she forgot about herself. no fear. She went and started beating that cavity. And that animal ran away. That is why the Mata, the mother, always protecting. She herself is always behaving that I am afraid. But when she see the fear or problem of her own children, she will take this form, Kalaratri, the Moha Gauri. Then the mother become benign mother. Gauri means the fearless, fear complex, Gauri, fear complex. That means a very divine mother. And Siddhidatri, finally, she is giving all the blessings to us. This is Mother Durga. And just like any human life, her life is like this and completing with the blessings. So this is the goddess Durga. Friends, there's a lot of things to say, but I will conclude over here and I will request to show you, because I got some of the movies. Now, it has only started in Calcutta. That is the center where they worship goddess Durga. Bengalis are mad if you say any political party, one group of political party came and they were not liking the religion, but Bengalis say, no, that is okay. But Durga Puja should continue. Whether communism or not, Durga Puja cannot be stopped. So that is the Bengalis' Durga Puja, how they enjoy these 5-6 days. And the grandeur, you will wonder. So can you please show a few moments? And if you have any question, maybe we can answer while we are taking some coffee below afterwards. So let us say 3 times Shanti and finally Jai Maa Durga. Jai Maa Durga. This is Om Shanti. 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 Harihi Om. Now you say, Jai Maa Durga. Durga Mai Ki Jai. Durga Mai Ki Jai. Jai means the glory unto the mother. Thank you. Please show that.